on circling life seasons. Humanity lives in a renewing, endless circle of return. In this greater scheme of things, there is no beginning and no ending. Birth, life, and death are never ceasing. The natural world's rhythm, like love, exists without modesty or intimidation, without boundaries or apologies. The circling of the natural world's seasons is everywhere, mirroring unabashed power, and we live in its bosom, giving and taking. We are born, thrive, suffer, and die while living within the cycle of its seasons. I have been repeatedly impressed by the natural world's loyalty to its rhythm. I feel that when we are disconnected from our own authentic nature, the natural world's healing vastness can bring us back to ourselves and give comfort and pleasure in being alive. Have you experienced how the abundant presence of the natural world can awaken our senses? It affects us in an immediate and momentary manner. I often enjoy its presence, taking its essence back into my daily life with an accessible confidence that affords me utmost comfort and joy. The natural world is perfect in and of itself. As so, it mirrors the wholesomeness and richness that lies within us. For confirmation of the richness around us, all we need to do is to look into the skies at the myriad of stars above us, out at the vast oceans of water surrounding us, and across the lush land we call home. Despite the wildness of the natural world that can wreak havoc on our existence, in the end it provides the basic ingredients for our very survival. I remind myself and my clients that it feeds us, warms us, cools us, and makes this earth we live on hospitable. And as an ever-present mirror, the natural world's changing seasons inform our own cycle of birth, life, and death. Like all of life, we are energized, vibrating beings, never knowing what the next season in the cycle of life will offer us. Our responsibility is to live fully with whatever comes our way. And you smell it. Spring heralds such great transformation with the emergence of new life. It bridges the hibernation of winter and the dynamism of summer, bringing with it fresh promise for growth and joy. The sparkle of summer invites you to live now and not postpone the joys of living. The warmth of autumn with its colorful vegetation and abundant harvest of foods from the land feeds our bodies, hearts, and souls, bringing deep security and comfort for the winter that lies ahead. Winter cradles the seeds of autumn and the promise of conception of new life in spring. In truth, there is no new or old year. It is only the present moment that we ever have, whether looking backward or forward. A new year is a profound time to consider renewed ways of creating harmony and balance. Living inclusively, respecting differences, seeing positive similarities, sharing, and building responsibility for the younger and older generations is living abundantly.